Hello, everyone. This is Cheyenne Marling with BC Management and wanted to discuss the value add that we bring as your business continuity staffing experts. Now, many of you are probably aware that we have been in the industry for over 20 years. BC Management was founded in March of 2000, specifically to focus and be dedicated in the business continuity, resiliency, disaster recovery, crisis management space. And coupled with our recruitment team, we bring over 38 years of expertise, specifically focused within these niche disciplines, also including physical security, some cyber security, third-party risk management. Although, again, our core focus is business continuity, resiliency, crisis management, and disaster recovery. And we do truly place individuals from entry level all the way up to heads of SVP, global managers, and we do have the opportunity to help you in a variety of staffing options from contract, temporary staff augmentation, contract to hire, direct hire, as well as being on a retained basis for some of your urgent needs. And we do have a global reach. We have over 60,000 candidates. Many of them are hidden. I have to tell you, not everyone that's in our database is on LinkedIn. So it really is a hidden candidate pool that has been developed in the last 20 years. And we do have candidates in over 90 countries. So if you have a position in Tokyo or India and you need someone local to that region, we can help support you. And we've been focused in global recruitment and identifying staff within the local region for over 20 years. We have a proven process that's been developed, tried and true over the last 20 years that makes us very efficient at quickly responding with the top talent individuals for your hire. We also bring quite a bit of research initiatives. We've been gathering data specifically within business continuity planning for 18 years, spanning compensation from program maturity levels, from how events impact organizations to what are the most mature programs, what are they doing with their planning initiatives. So we can bring this research to really help you not only look at your hiring and your compensations for your positions, but also look at your program as a whole. We really do contribute to the profession. We're not your typical headhunting search firm. I know a lot of people don't like to use that term, but one of the terms you can certainly relate to is headhunters, and we do so much more than that. We are active in the profession. We give presentations at the DRJ, at MIT, at Continuity Insights, at local associations. We've also served on the board for Association of Continuity Professionals, ACP, also served on the board for Continuity Insights as an editorial advisory board, also served on the, or currently serve on the DRJ mentorship committee. So we truly give back to the industry and provide a wealth of information for the professionals to help them grow, to help them assess their programs, to help them look at their career and hiring initiatives. And we do have multiple service offerings. Now that we are a part of a larger organization, it's not just staffing and data research. We can also help you with consulting initiatives as well as your software needs. So we truly bring a family of different offerings that we can help you in growing and expanding your program. So talking about our proven process, we truly take a lot of pride in what we do, and this has been established for over 20 years. And I have to tell you, if we do not feel comfortable with a position or comfortable with a candidate, we will be in full transparency on why and how we came to that decision. So to kickstart, when we do get engaged from a company to work on a job, we take the time to really assess the opportunity. And that goes above and beyond just the job requirements. It also looks at the competencies, the tangible skills, your management style, where the program is at now, where do you want to take the program, how will this new hire be involved in getting the program to where you need it to be, and really looking at that culture fit, because you can teach skills, but you cannot teach culture. So making sure that we assess that and getting the best hire. And of course, when it comes to culture, we do really heavily lean on your internal human resources department too, to help making sure that we're identifying that as we go through the process. Now, once we are engaged and we understand and the direction for the hire, we take the time to develop a recruitment strategy. And that is involved in looking at our internal database of over 60,000 candidates. We have a notification system to quickly notify our candidates who are passive or aggressive seekers that there's a new opportunity. And this is something that our candidates can sign up to. They can sign up to be notified on any cybersecurity job that comes up in New York, or any business continuity global program manager position that comes up in Texas. So that gives us the opportunity to quickly and efficiently notify individuals in addition to going through our database. And in many cases, like I mentioned, some of these candidates, they're not actively looking. They're not looking at job boards. They're not active on LinkedIn. So this is a system we've developed over 8 years ago to keep our candidates notified quickly. We also, like I said, we are very involved in the industry. So we have a broad network where we know we can reach out and get referrals for some of our positions. And we also provide quite a bit of career mentorship to keep the engagement with the candidates. Even though we don't have a current opportunity, we keep that relationship going for the long term. A lot of our candidates have been hiring managers in the past, and candidates have been hiring managers. So we really take a lot of pride in that relationship. Once we take the time to attract the candidate, we really want to make sure we qualify them to ensure that they're the best fit for your position. So we go through a screening technique, resume consultation. We really make sure we assess the overall fit. Does this position meet the career path for the candidate? Does this position, or does the candidate meet your requirements for the program and for your role? We try to dig deeper as well, understand what makes them tick, understand the culture motivators. And then when we do present the candidate, you get much more than just a resume. You get a bio on why we feel the person's a fit for your position, why we're representing them, why we're presenting them to you, and any other information we can provide, especially if we've met them at a conference. We go to quite a few conferences and events over the years as well. Now, when we go through and working with you in the interview process, we take the time to make sure that we, dot all the I's and cross all the T's in coordinating interviews, who they're meeting with, making sure the candidate is prepped throughout the process. We also help you in negotiating the offer with a candidate. So obviously we're here in the full life cycle of the recruitment efforts, and we work with your human resources on however best they want to work. If they want the resumes submitted directly to them, or if they want us to go through a system in which they use to track who's being submitted and interviewed and so forth, we really work under the direction of your human resources department. Once the person's placed in the position, we do make sure to follow up after 30 days and 90 days out. So we want to ensure that the fit is there, it's continued. If there's anything that comes up, we want to be there in the process to help navigate you through that. So we're much more than just making one placement and leaving. It's that continued dialogue and helping you, more importantly, with your program, if there's anything else you need as far as consulting or software, or any other new hires. Digging into the data as well. So, we take a lot of pride in what we do. And whenever we get a position, on average, we review about 27.4 individuals per opening. But we don't inundate you with a lot of resumes. We cherry pick. So even though we're assessing and we're thoroughly qualifying and vetting on average 27.4 individuals, on average, we only submit about maybe 3 to 6 candidates per role. Typically at the max of 6, maybe 8. And then it takes on average about 2.6 days before we present candidates to you. So once we get a position, we quickly respond. We'd like to respond within 5 business days, but we've been averaging 2.6 days once we're engaged until you have resumes in your inbox. Now, from the candidates we submit, typically about 67% are selected for the interview with the client. So again, we take a lot of pride in making sure once we submit the candidates that they're candidates you want to interview. And then once we're engaged on a position, our fill ratio is 75%. So there are obviously a few jobs where the company does select someone internally. They select someone that they got through their own sources, or the position was canceled or what have you, but our fill ratio is about 75% for the last year. So I hope you find this information helpful. Please feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. We're here to help. Again, go to our website and reach out to any of our recruiters, as well as be sure to download or request any of our complimentary reports. We're definitely here and always here to help. And thank you for listening.